Here's by far probably like one of the best business models to start in your 20s. Been doing this for 5 years now. It's allowed me to live, travel, and work, I guess, as a digital nomad. I'm not a digital nomad. I do travel, though, a good amount. But if a lot of you guys are not familiar with what I do, it is known as a content amplifier. Basically help companies just like, this water bottle, you could say, grow organically through TikTok. It's not really affiliated with TikTok Shop. TikTok Shop is honestly like the cherry on top of this whole entire game. But what this is it allows you to learn how to market products and grasp attention from a short form standpoint. And yeah, it's pretty simple. Like I said, if a lot of you guys are not familiar as far as with my channel, what this is, I'll kind of just break it down in the most simplest form where kindergarten can understand it. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So basically, let's say, for instance, this brand reaches out to you, or you reach out to this brand, and you're like, hey, I help brands go organically through TikTok. I'd love to work with you guys potentially. One or two things they're going to ask right off the bat. Work that you've had in the past, pages that you've grown, basically your portfolio. And most of the time, a lot of you guys that are in this space are not going to have anything to show for them, little to nothing, just because you're new to this space as a complete beginner. And that's totally fine. So you basically say like, look, I don't have any, anything to show for. I don't have a portfolio to show for, but I'd still love to work with you guys. Right off the bat, you're probably the chances of you actually pitching a brand right off the bat, a couple $1,000s is just slim to none, simply because, like I said, you have nothing to show for. So your best chance is to pitch this brand 20 to 30 videos per month with a commission. Usually, a lot of you guys know what commission is. Basically, each sale that you drive in from your videos, once they go, quote unquote viral, you will get a cut of that. So usually typical industry commission is around 20%. So let's say, for instance, you take 20% of this bottle. Let's say come in a 6-pack, they sell, let's say $30 MSRP. You take 20% of that. You generate, I always use the same example, you generate 100,000, 200,000, whatever it may be, you take 20% of that, and then from there, use that one case study, and then you start pitching these other brands a couple $1,000s a month. You're so focused as a creator in the beginning, a content amplifier at the beginning, is to focus just on the one brand. One of the biggest traps that I fell in at an early age when I was in this game was trying to take on way too many brands, and that kind of, turned down the quality of the content I was going to put out. So that is one thing that I will say as a complete beginner, just focus on one brand, focus on putting out good quality content, and from there, once you have that one case study, it's kind of the start from there. But yeah, I mean, honestly, I just believe this skill, it serves me lifelong. I got in this game about 4 or 5 years ago. It's been able to translate to me, talking in front of the camera, build out my personal brand on IG, TikTok, Instagram, whatever that may have been. And brands want to be able to get in front of other eyeballs organically. Brands rather pay a creator to get millions and millions of views than pay Meta millions and millions of views, millions and millions of dollars to get millions of impressions from their ads. So it's kind of a no-brainer. I'm sorry, just fucking swimming loud as shit. But yeah, it's kind of really the gist of it all. Like I said, a lot of you guys probably already understand it because I talk about it every single day on my channel, but for all the new beginners that want to get into something, start something for the summer, it's a good business model to get into. It's something that's going to be around forever, I think, as long as TikTok is here, and I don't think TikTok's going anywhere for the time being. But if you want to learn, like I said, do have a program or I show you step by step, I guarantee you your first brand deal. And if not, just watch my channel and we'll go from there. So see you guys in the next video.
That was quick.